Greetings, Mac Geeksters. This is Barry, and this is a Baz Mac Geek quick tip. Say you have some photos on your Macintosh in a folder, and you want to share them with a friend or family member. But when you do, they tell you, hey, I can't read that file format. I can't open that. So what do? You can easily change the format or convert the format of any file on your Mac in the Finder without any third-party software at all. Here's how you do it. I happen to have a folder here in my dock, some demo files. So I've got these 10 files, and we'll start with this one here, just one at a time to show you the process. It's an .heic file, as you can see from the file extension. Now, an HEIC file is technically a container. It stands for High Efficiency Image Container, and it contains, in this case, a still image, which is an HEIF, High Efficiency Image File Format. And this is a file format that is kind of a little better than JPEG, which has been around for a quarter of a century or so. It provides a better compression, in other words, a smaller file size for a higher quality image. If we get info on this one file, it says it is 1.7 megabytes. To change the file format of any file that your Mac can read in the Finder without any third-party software, as I mentioned before, you can bring up a contextual menu, which is a control click, hold down the control key and click, or right click if you have a two-button mouse, or a two-finger click on a trackpad. And you're looking for this item called Quick Actions. Notice that one of them is Convert Image. When you select it, you get a Convert Image dialog, and you can change the format from HEIC to HEIF, which means it gets rid of the container, a PNG, or a JPEG. And JPEG is probably what you want to do to share it with someone when you don't know what software they have and it's going to be ubiquitous on any operating system. So now you can see that the actual size of this photo, if I leave it at the same size as the original, it's going to go up to 3 megabytes. So the HEIC format, HEIF format inside the container is much more efficient. It made a 1.7 megabyte file, whereas a JPEG would be 3 megabytes. So you probably don't want to increase the size of the file. So you can choose an image size and you can go down. Actual size is quite big in this case because it's an iPhone camera file. You can choose large, medium, or small here, and it gives you the sizes in kilobytes that this file will be converted to. So we'll go with large. Preserving metadata means it's going to keep the location information, if there is location information on the file, the camera information, what f-stop was used, and so forth and so on. You can choose to keep it or not, up to you, and then click Convert to JPEG. There it is, and it even appends large to the end of the file name. So if we compare this, if I do a space bar to bring up the quick look in macOS, I can look at this large one, and if I hit the down arrow, I can see the regular one, or the one that I converted from, and they look pretty much identical. The quality is just slightly less on the JPEG because it's a smaller file size, and so it does get rid of some pixels. But if we were to do that again, choose Quick Actions, Convert Image, and go to Small, which is really, really small, probably okay for a website image someplace. Convert that to JPEG. Again, it appends the small in the name. and we will look at it. And now you can see it actually does look a lot smaller and a lot fuzzier than the original. So there's the original, there's the small version, there's the large JPEG. So any file you have, whether it's JPEG or PNG or HEIF or HEIC, you can convert on the fly in the Finder without any third-party software using that quick action. And you don't have to do it one at a time. Let's select all these files. Well, first, let's look at one more quick action here. Let's look at this broken windmill file. You can see, it's sideways. You know what? One of the quick actions is just to rotate that file, and that fixes the orientation. But you can convert file sizes on the fly with multiple files. I'm going to command click. Could have shift clicked on this other one. These are all HEICs. I can right click on any one of them, go to quick actions, convert image, choose JPEG, go down to large, and convert. And it creates new files for all of them. Let's look at that as a list. Open this up a little bit. And you can see we have a large version of the JPEG of the broken windmill HEIC. So you can do bulk conversions in the Finder just by right-clicking and choosing Finder Actions. Now you'll also find the Finder Actions if you look in the View menu for the Finder and show the Preview pane. Click on a file. Let's click on this one. We'll make this a little bigger. You can rotate them here. If you hold the Option key down, you can rotate it the other direction to the right. You can create a PDF of any file or image file here. And here's the more. This also has convert image. And you have built-in remove background functionality if your photo has a discernible subject. Probably it doesn't work too good on landscapes. Okay, so we can see the file sizes here. Let's turn off the preview. View, hide preview. The Mexican Sunrise HEIC 1.4, and then the large JPEG is much smaller. And a JPEG, as mentioned before, will be able to be read by just about anybody on any computer, operating system, any device that you happen to send it to. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tip. This is Baz Mac Geek signing off. Oh, one more thing. I encountered a bug when recording this tip. If you choose a file and you go into Quick Actions and you choose Convert Image, be prepared to commit to this process. You got to click Convert. There's a bug in macOS Sonoma. It may have been there before. I don't know. It hasn't been fixed in 2 point upgrades so far. If you click the cancel button, you want to change my mind, choose a different file or something, I'll cancel it. I'll choose a different file. And now when I go to Quick Actions and Convert Image, nothing happens. The bug somehow, when you click cancel, it disables the Convert Image menu item. It also disables Create PDF and Remove Background, come to think of it. The rotate will still work, which is interesting, but Convert Image won't. The only way to reestablish it is to force the Finder to relaunch. You can do that by bringing up the Force Quit dialog, hold down Command Option, and then tap the Escape key. And when you select the Finder, click Relaunch. It's going to confirm that you want to do that. Relaunch it. When it comes back, go back to the Finder. We can close that. And we'll go Snow on the Lawn. quick actions, convert. Let's make a PNG this time. We'll go down to medium, convert to PNG. So there it is. That's the bug. If you click cancel, it'll disable it unless you restart the computer or force relaunch the Finder. See you next time.